Okay.
So I am here in the PJ panel. So
hello everybody.
okay, here we go.
How is everybody?
Yeah.
Zoom in.
Good. Just waiting for everybody pile in and then we'll get going with the panel. Yeah, this is a very air-conditioned room. Yeah.
Go for a quiche.
Yeah, if we can get a quiche in here, bring us 4 quiches. What's the plural of quiche? Is it quiche?
Why can't we swear a quiche? Share a quiche.
Share a quiche. Well, we got this big gap in between. It might not be easy to share a quiche.
Share a quiche.
Well, the rest of the panel's going to be like everybody.
This is the panel. I don't know what you thought you were coming to, but
It's a panel on baked pastry goods, starting with quiche. It's a bake-off. It's a bake-off
Did
talk.
everyone watch Bake Off?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
are you kidding?
So good.
Let's just talk
Yes,
about
this
bake
is my
off.
jam.
Storm and normal.
I love the British Bake Off.
Cake making with PJ?
Yeah.
No. Strange case.
So it's a strange case. Oh, it's nearly full. Oh, wow. Keep coming, everybody. There's plenty of seats for everybody.
They look like lava.
Thank you, everybody, for waiting, by the way, for our panel. For waiting. I saw that line. It looked crazy. It's crazy long, so thank you, everybody. It's gone silent. I'm very aware that it's gone silent. Yeah, thank you very much for waiting. It will be starting soon. Did not prepare a warm-up. Take a selfie. I mean, I can.
Just like that.
Cool,
I love
thank
how
you.
everyone leaned in. I don't want to miss this.
Thank you for that group.
It was like a
selfie.
sea of leaves.
Yeah, the thing I love most about like sitting like up here is like seeing like this rainbow color of hair across the room. Like all these heads, it's great. I love it. I love all these hair colors. It's great.
We should get all the colours in a line.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we should do.
Or we could do a panel, but that sounds fun too.
There's lots of things we could do next hour. We could build a pyramid of people. We could, don't have to go near filmmaking if we don't want. We could karate. Pardon? I had Pilates and karate, both of which I'm not like averse to doing. I mean, I'm happy to. Illuminati. Okay, I would prefer karate. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, is that everybody? Oh, thank you to everyone standing at the back. We're sorry that there's not more seats. But hello, everybody. Is that? I think that's everybody. Hi. Okay. Cool. Well, hello. This is the. Oh no! Wait. Sorry. There are still people coming in. I'll wait.
What are you going to do if they don't stop?
We just wait. I think we just wait until.
How long have we got? 5 hours? How long can
We have as long
Okay,
as we
this
want.
is the last panel of the day,
So
so we
it's-
have no end point.
Yeah.
So
It'll
be
go.
prepared.
It'll just go for as long
I
as
think
there
in
are people in this
24-hour
room,
panel.
until there's like one person left, and that person will be knighted super filmmaker.
They can join the crew.
They can join our crew. Yeah, the last person that doesn't get bored. Yeah. We have an hour. Okay, so. Okay, cool.
So we do actually.
Yeah, we've been told we have an hour, so scratch everything we just said. I suppose now seems like a good time to start, whilst everyone's kind of adjusting, getting settled. I think that's, as many as there could, maybe. There's another guy. I think is that it? I think that might be it. That's it. Woo! Congratulations on getting this far. You've made it into the room. It's going well. We're doing good. Right, so this is the annual, I say annual, it's the second time we've done it. This is the second annual Summer in the City filmmaking panel that we've done. Last year we did a panel where we spoke a lot at you about ourselves, and then at the end we asked for Q&A, and like we had like 5 minutes to answer questions, and like that was just like, didn't get enough time. So we thought this year we're gonna mix it up a bit more and just make it all about you guys. So it's all, I've been tweeting and stuff saying, bring questions, so I hope to God that you've brought questions, otherwise it could be a very slow hour and 20 minutes. So yes, so quickly I'll just introduce us in case you've wandered in thinking that you were coming to the Dan and Phil meetup. Lock the doors. Okay, so I am PJ Liguori. My channel's KickthePJ, and that is where I make films. I like to tell stories and about crazy, surreal things and characters and creatures and situations and all sorts of stuff like that. And these are the guys that I make the films with. So to my right is Sophie Newton.
Hello.
To my far left in the red shirt is Jamie Swarbrick. And to my immediate left is Louis Grant. And yeah, we make films together. We've been doing it for like, well, we met like 4 years ago around this time at university, when we first all went to university, and we immediately gelled and just started making videos for the fun of it. And then we realized, hey, we're actually not too bad at this, so should we just keep doing it? And now that's where we are right now. So, I think we should just get into it. Let's just like start getting some questions. Like, so if you have any questions about, just so, if you haven't got a question and you'd like to think of what to ask, anything about creating videos, it doesn't have to purely be on filmmaking, it could be about, I don't know, university, it can be about anything you want. It's not strictly just about filmmaking. So yeah, let's just do it. Let's get a question. I see a hand, oh God, who's, okay, I see a hand right at the back. The first hand that went up is that person waving right now, right at the back. So, yeah. Okay, sure. Okay. Oh, we've got a microphone coming down to you.
Yeah,
so,
Disney's got the microphone.
cool, but thank you.
But she won't run.
Cool, okay. We're getting that. Cool, great. Awesome. What's the question?
Where did you get the... Oh, wow. Where did you get the idea for Color Bandits? And I love you, by the way.
Thank you very much. So, the idea for Color Bandits... sorry.
It's quite a funny story, really.
Yeah, it's a funny story. Like, Color Bandits was just kind of an accident. A very, like, misunderstood accident. So, it started with... this guy called Jack Burke, who worked at the YouTube studio in London, the YouTube space, and he wanted to put on like a not competition, it was a competition. He got together a few filmmakers and paired them up and said, make a film, make a music video. Like, so, okay, I've explained this awfully. Let's start again. He grouped together a musician and a filmmaker. So myself and Jamie. Jamie was the filmmaker, I was the musician, and he said, make a film. And we thought, okay, that sounds cool. So they brought us in for a day, and they had all this great equipment, and they had this super slow motion camera, and he said, yeah, make a film using, well, we thought he said, make a film exclusively using the slow motion camera. What he actually meant was, make a film using anything you want, and we just completely misunderstood that. And so we thought, okay, so what can we make with a slow motion camera? And we just thought, well, powder paint looked quite cool in slow-mo. And then from there, it was just like, we just sat for a day just writing ideas, didn't we?
Yeah, it just came out.
It just came out. I think we started developing like what a color bandit even is. And then I made a song about it with Louis' help on the violin. There's a bit of violin in there.
Oh no, don't advertise that.
No? Okay.
It's awful.
Well, I thought it was quite good.
Thank you.
So then we just made the video. Video itself was quite It's quite a fun day, wasn't it? Like just a day in Google, just throwing powder paint at me.
There's still powder paint at Google. If you ever go there, just look at the lights and you'll see lots of pink
Like
powder
purple.
paint. That's
Yeah.
my work, so.
Yeah, so that's fun. So yeah, the idea, like, it was an accident, I guess, like one of the funnest accidents I've ever had. That sounds weird. Okay, thank you very much. Let's get another question. Let's bring it down the front. I'm just going to keep going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. There's a hand right at the front in the stripy t-shirt. Yeah. Stripy t-shirt. What's up? Where are you from?
Do you have any advice for young people who want to take up filmmaking as a career, but like don't know where to start and don't really get taken seriously?
Okay, so advice for like kind of someone who wants to get into it.
I mean, the whole thing about being taken seriously is interesting because I think a lot of the time we don't actually get taken that seriously even now. Like it's kind of, I think for YouTube it's something quite different to traditional filmmaking in that sense, and people still don't quite understand what it actually is.
Yeah, so in terms of like, first of all, getting started is just like any ideas you have, just write them down, any ideas you have at all, and just make them. It doesn't matter how silly they are, how stupid they are, whether that you think they might work or not work, you just gotta just make them, and then at the end you can judge whether it worked or not, and it's all just a big learning experience, and then eventually you'll have all this stuff you've made, and from there you can start like showing it to people, and like, and people, they will, I mean, they'll take you seriously, like the more like you do it and stuff. So yeah, my advice is just do it, just start making stuff, just make lots of stuff.
Yeah, I think like the more you make, because the industry at the minute is quite hard to get into. It's not obviously an easy thing to do. And the more you have there, you can work out, like Peter just said, what you're good at and what works, and then just pursue that basically.
I think that like that's where YouTube can come in as well. That obviously, like the fact that what we do and what PJ does isn't something that necessarily like someone who does very traditional filmmaking in a massive team will see as being traditional filmmaking. But I think that YouTube gives people a chance to do filmmaking without needing to work their way up through the ranks of some massive production company. They can start something themselves.
Yeah, go YouTube. Woo! Cool. Thank you very much for your question. Would you like to pick people? Make it non-biased towards me?
You're standing right next to someone.
Yeah, maybe the person right next to you. Yeah, how about that? Hello. Would I ever make, do you say graphic novels and short stories? I would. I think I've debated it once. I wanted to once, but then I kind of just thought that's not like on the highest list of my priorities personally. Like it would be super cool, but I don't know the first thing about making a graphic novel, and I don't know if I could do it coherently. The thing I think I'm good at. Oh God, am I talking about what I think I'm good at? Oh no, it's just like telling a story like in like a moving form, I guess. And like I think in stationary pictures you'll like see all the flaws and stuff, whereas when it's a moving film, like you forget about the flaw that was like 1 minute ago. So yeah, thank you.
Well, lots of questions.
Yeah. Do you guys want to pick someone?
There's a show.
Someone at the back.
Someone at the back. We're going to the back.
Black t-shirt.
Black t-shirt at the back.
That one?
Yeah, that's the one. The one with 2 eyes. And hands. But
what do you think is the most important thing for a group of filmmakers to focus on a project?
The story.
The story.
Would definitely be, like, we've had lots of instances where we like aesthetically get carried away with certain things and we neglect the story, and then we've had a situation before, we got on set, we hadn't got an ending, and we were like, what do we do?
What was that one?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter. But
I think it was
like,
Smoky Saloon. That was
Oh
it.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
it
we
was
didn't know
Smoky
how to
Saloon.
say it.
I didn't know whether to
Big
name drop it because I didn't want
That's
to
all right.
ruin the whole
It's
thing.
fine,
But,
it's
okay.
fine.
But
Open
yeah, definitely, like, aesthetically, obviously, the story is what's the main thing about it. You should always focus on that with a film.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything else is a bonus, so like it's not about the best camera, it's not about the best this, it's
Yes.
about what you do.
The aesthetic of it can help tell that story, but it shouldn't like be the main focus. I think like, yeah, it can assist with it, but I definitely get down. What kind of story do you want to tell first? Yeah. Do you guys have anything to add, or are you happy with that?
Also, crew welfare is a big one.
Crew welfare.
Don't die on shoot, or you know, any of that.
Yeah, that makes things difficult. Okay, thank you for your question.